Baby, work it.
This Cajun chicken pasta is one of my favorite recipes to make. It's creamy, cheesy, and spicy, just the way I like it. Marinate the chicken with all the spices on the screen for at least half an hour. Shallow fry both sides until it's well done. Just look at that chicken. Now in the same pan, add in some crushed garlic and red chili. Saute them for a minute or two. Add in 1 chopped onion, let it cook together. To this, add in tomato paste and chili paste. Give it a good mix and add in 1 diced tomato and yellow bell pepper. Add in 1 cup cream and 1 cup pasta water with chicken stock cube. Once it starts simmering, add in rest of your spices. To this, add in dried parsley, chili flakes and grated parmesan. I also added a blend of mozzarella and cheddar to make it more cheesy. Add in some salt to taste, and finally you can add in your cooked pasta. Combine it well with the sauce. This is starting to look really good. Now you can plate it. It smells amazing and you won't be disappointed with this recipe. It's so flavorful. Top it off with the cooked chicken and enjoy.
Frozen garlic bread? How about 15-minute garlic bread?
Medium bowl. 1 cup of salted butter, softened.
A 1/4 cup fresh chopped parsley.
4 cloves of garlic.
Crush them all. Beans.
And half cup of Parmesan.
Mix together till it looks like this. Ciabatta. Cut it in half, lengthwise. Take half your butter and just spread it all over.
Don't they just look beautiful?
Baking sheet, garlic bread on.
Into the oven, 400.
For about 10 minutes.
Take it out. Oh my lord.
Oh, le petit croissant. Oh, my lord. I'm about to bust. A little bit of flaky salt, black pepper.
She's just right. And juicy.
Because of this recipe, the grocery stores in Finland ran out of feta cheese. Here's how to make it. Add tomatoes, olive oil, salt, and pepper to a baking dish. Then add a block of feta cheese right in the middle. Bake at 400 for 35 minutes. When it comes out, add some fresh garlic, fresh basil, and give it all a good mix. Then add some of that cooked pasta right on top and give everything a good mix once again. And then it's time for the taste test. So good.
Is it possible to make Krispy Kreme donuts in the air fryer? Let's dust our cutting board with a little flour and then roll out our dough. Now I actually use mason jar lids to cut out my donut shapes and the tips of my cake frosting for the donut holes. Spray with a little bit of avocado oil and air fry at 350 degrees for 8 minutes. Frosting was a 1/3 cup of powdered sugar, 1/4 cup of heavy cream, and a 1/4 cup of condensed milk. These were light and fluffy and so delicious. Follow me for more recipes.
I told y'all there's food at home. Let's make some hot wings. I love me some wings. How about you? Make sure your wings are dry and rub them with some salt and cayenne pepper. Heat up some oil in a deep pan. You'll know it's hot enough when some bubbles form around a wooden spoon. While that's frying, we're going to make the sauce. Microwave hot sauce and butter for 1 minute, or you can heat it on the stove. Y'all hear that, Chris? I tried to toast the wings in the sauce like they do at Hooters, but it was a fail. Yep, your girl worked at Hooters back in the day. Serve with some blue cheese and enjoy. Follow and share for more recipes.
I said, do we have any spicy Latinas in the house? Huh? No, dude, you promised. Today we're making birria. Quesadilla tacos. I've seen so many people make this online that I had to try it myself. First and foremost, brown your meat. And for the marinade, we're gonna blend together some crushed tomatoes, vinegar, garlic, cumin, smoked paprika, oregano, chipotle peppers in adobo, and some guajillo peppers that I soaked off camera. I actually have a whole entire bag of these that I don't need. So yeah, comment down below if you would like a pepper. Thank you. Anyways, let that marinate overnight. And when I came back, sauteed some onions through the entire bowl in the pot and topped everything off with chicken stock, bay leaves, cinnamon, and whole cloves. I think I let it simmer on low heat for 5 hours. Bro, this part, good thing there's no audio because all you would hear is, my hand is burning. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Assemble your tacos. Whenever people make reviews of this, I'm always like, yeah, you're exaggerating, buddy. Yeah, they weren't exaggerating, bro. These are some of the best tacos that I've ever had in my life.
I really hope you're not sick of the tortilla churn yet, because I have one that's gonna blow your mind. It's basically a fusion between a Crunchwrap Supreme and the tortilla.
Caramel. Into a heat-proof container.
Today we're making onigiri, Japanese rice balls.
A pinch of unsweetened cocoa powder, a pinch of sugar, a little salt, vanilla extract, and a splash of heavy cream. Stir this up over medium heat until well combined. Pour your hot chocolate into a blender, then blend at the highest speed. Coat the lid of your mug in Nutella. Pour in your hot chocolate, add a homemade marshmallow, and give it a quick torch. Then finish with some crushed candy cane. Hot chocolate just doesn't get better than this.
Okay, we've got another Code Ramsay. We're attempting his perfect scrambled eggs. Gordon, I hope you're watching. Now let's go! Starting with that heavy pot. Ouch! 3 eggs. A little knob of butter broken up a little bit. I checked and our knobs are exact. Gordon's time with Marco. Not mean to. And some fresh cut chive. Some beautiful toast. Woo! You know. Leave it to Gordon. Wait, sorry. Say what, Gordon? Could you say it one more time? Woo! You know I love.
Red Bull gives you wings.
You want to
The chances of you seeing this video are so rare. There's 500 million users on TikTok and you will probably never see my account again. But I'm not gonna ask you to follow me. I'm not gonna ask you to leave a like on this video or comment. Caramel flan, I never had it, but let's make it. Okay, first and foremost, we're gonna caramelize some sugar, and you want to do this on low heat, not like me, because I accidentally burnt it too much and it turned out to be too bitter. Okay, you want it a nice light color like this. Bro, when I was making this, it reminds me so much of wax. Y'all grew up hitting the dab while I was hitting the dab. Maybe that's why I'm traumatized. Anyways, to make the flan, 3 eggs, evaporated milk and condensed milk, and a little bit of vanilla extract. You want to mix that until smooth, and we're going to transfer it into the same tray as the caramelized sugar, and we're going to bake this in a water bath, which allows it to cook more evenly. I baked it in the oven at 350 for 1 hour, and it came out perfect. It was pretty late that night, so I ate it the next day, and I mean, come on. Anyways, who watched the new Attack on Titan episode? All I'm gonna say is, Mikasa, I need that, bro. Someone to swoop down in ODM gear and take me off my feet right into the sunset type of situation.
Today we're making Cane's chicken tenders, but 10 times better. If you want the recipes for the Texas toast,
I need that, bro. Someone to swoop down in ODM gear and take me off my feet right into the sunset type of situation.
Today we're making Cane's chicken tenders, but 10 times better. If you want the recipes for the Texas toast and the cane sauce, they're already up on my page. But for the chicken, you want to marinate it in buttermilk, 1 egg, and 1 tablespoon of garlic powder. For at least 1 to 2 hours, overnight is preferred. Now in a separate bowl, you want to add 1.5 cups of flour, a tablespoon of cornstarch, and a teaspoon of baking soda, a tablespoon of onion powder, garlic powder, black pepper, salt, and paprika, and 1 cup of Italian breadcrumbs. We're going to take our chicken from our marinade and dip it into our flour, dip it into our buttermilk mixture, and then into our flour again. Let them rest on a rack for 10 minutes. Fry on medium heat for about 6 to 10 minutes or until fully cooked, and you're ready to enjoy. I obviously served it with my cane sauce, the homemade Texas toast, and some fries, and the written recipes will be on my Instagram throughout the week.
Picture this, okay? You're 11 years old, you walk into the mall with your parents. Mommy, what's that smell? It smells so good. What's it called? Ah, my son, that's the smell of cinnamon rolls. They're one of the most delicious desserts to ever exist. Really? Can we try one? No, we have fish and rice at home. Huh? What does that have to do with cinnamon rolls? Bro, that was the story of my life. Anyways, today we're making cinnamon rolls. Make your dough and let it rest in a big bowl so that it could double in size. Okay, take it out and roll it into a big rectangle. And yeah, the only thing you need now is unsalted butter and a combination of cinnamon and brown sugar. Roll your dough up so that it can be nice and chunky, and we're gonna cut it into pieces with floss. Using floss allows you to get cleaner cuts without smushing the rolls. Okay, thinking outside the box. Now I believe I baked it for 22 minutes, and to be honest, they came out extremely ugly. Like, there's no hiding that, but that's okay because we're gonna cover it with icing. And yeah, that's pretty much it. By the way, guys, I was thinking, like, is this a pastry or let's make homemade buffalo wings. Buttermilk, pickle juice. Let these sit for half an hour. For our buffalo sauce, we'll add 2/3 cup hot sauce, a stick of cold butter, 1.5 tablespoons white vinegar, a 1/4 teaspoon Worcestershire sauce, a little cayenne pepper, a little garlic powder, and just a pinch of salt. Whisk over medium heat until well combined. I'm telling you right now, homemade buffalo is 10 times better than anything you've ever had at a restaurant or a store. For our chicken dredge, we'll go 2 cups potato starch. Stop frying with flour, it's not crispy. A little garlic powder, chili powder, black truffle salt, onion powder, and pepper.
First we'll fry our chicken about 8 minutes at 325, and now we'll fry at 375 till golden brown. Now that is crispy. Buffalo sauce. Doesn't that look heavenly? If you're ever gonna make a recipe off my page, this is the one.
So this is the biggest mistake that I notice when I see videos of people struggling to make spring rolls. They take the rice paper and dip it into water over and over until it becomes pliant, but then it's all floppy and it's hard to put in the filling. So all you really need to do is get the whole sheet wet once. Then you add in your fillings, and by the time you're done, the rice paper is pliant enough for you to roll. If it's still not as soft as you would like it, just wait a couple of minutes.
Drain off the water and put them in a big bowl. We're gonna start with a generous amount of olive oil. You're gonna do salt, pepper. We're gonna go onion powder, garlic powder, crushed red pepper, fresh basil, fresh thyme. Get that all mixed together and dump it out on a lined baking sheet. Spread them out, give them a little room on every side, and then use a glass to smash them about a ½ inch thick. And then throw them in a 425-degree oven for about 30 minutes, but you're gonna wanna flip them halfway through. And you're gonna end up with a soft interior, crispy exterior, the best roasted potatoes you've ever had.
Let's do some cooking.